Alrighty, so now you have done the 4 steps. You have worked through the first step was really not really too much of a process because it was just getting yourself ready and knowing what you needed to pull together and what you needed to put in place. And the next one was going into, maybe the difficult feelings that you're feeling, then focusing on, how you would like to feel, and then moving forward into, those things that make you feel that way. So simple process. Sometimes it almost sounds too simple to be doing anything effectual at all. But honestly, it has really made a difference for me when I use it consistently. So that will be the tricky part, right? Doing it consistently and saying, nope, I'm going to make this practice a few minutes a day, morning and night kind of thing to actually dive in and do this and feed your soul. For a lot of people, for some people, this is, you do this stuff all the time and that's great, but this is just a little twist on it, or just a little way of looking at it a little bit differently, getting yourself into a consistency with it. For some people, you haven't done any of this kind of work and it seems really strange and you don't understand why this would be at all helpful. So, but I'm going to ask you to stick with it and try seeing where it goes. For many of us, we feed our bodies, we feed our minds with intellectual things, but we don't consider feeding the soul. We don't consider that providing it with ways that it can feel alive and joyful or content or peaceful, and purposefully selecting those kinds of things throughout our day or our week, and really being diligently focused on that nutrient, on that soul nutrient. We just really tend not to, just like we might not put that effort into a relationship, or we might be putting so much focus on the relationship that we're not actually focusing on ourselves as well. So this is just a way of putting that, feeding ourselves in that way. That is going to, it starts to shift things in a really cool and interesting way. We can be sitting, we're in this crazy world right now with, we have to be isolated from people more. So what better time to be doing something that, makes you feel good and finding small ways. And it might be tougher. I think it definitely will be tougher. So in the getting ready thing, I also asked you to be part of the, sorry, my phone is ringing, so I got a little bit distracted there, but I'm just going to keep going so that I can call them back later. So I told you about Insight Timer, and I'm going to be sending you a link to a very special, it is called, Sarah Blondin is one of my favorite people to listen to it. It's an 8-minute long thing, and it's called Learning to Surrender, and it's beautiful and delicious and wonderful. And I'm just really hoping that you can, listen to that and get onto it, because I think you'll really like it. It's very, very cool. Just really, her words are really soft and soothing and wonderful. Now I'm going to get down to doing the process because I've been so busy making the videos. I've got one more to make for the intro part of this, because I didn't expect this to be a thing on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to have to go back and kind of put something in place. So I'm going to start diving into this process myself. I've sort of touched on it, but I really haven't jumped right in like I normally do. And so I'm going to be doing that next. And what I want to do now is I want you to sit with this and keep doing this. And I want you to go ahead and just, jump in if you're interested. If this is like what you want to do, have some fun with it. And then what I'm going to do is just Monday morning. So I'm going to create a Monday morning musings sort of vlog, something quick and simple, because I don't want to get bogged down with a lot of editing. I don't want to get bogged down with a lot of things that I have to do. So I'm just going to do a quick thing Monday morning, post it out there, and I'll, talk about my process, how I'm going through it, where I'm, if I'm, things that are unfolding for me or things that I'm focused on. And I also would love it. And also I'll mention, frequently asked questions. I'll kind of put those out there. I'm also going to create a little video in the intro video. I'm going to add a frequently asked questions sort of section in that. And then what I'd love you to do is, if you have your own YouTube channel and you want to go ahead and post it out there and say, this is this crazy process I'm doing and this is what's happening to me, and then I can add it to my playlist. Or you can send me a video if you want to and say, this is what I've come up with and this is what I'm doing. Or write me a little paragraph if you don't feel like being on video. Write me a little paragraph that you can allow me to include. I'd love to share not just my story, I'd love to share other experiences. I honestly don't know. I'm throwing this out there as a thing for people to try. I've already had one person send me a message to say, holy crap, I've had a huge insight. Even in the first, doing step 3, just had a huge insight as to something that was happening in their life that they were focused on and doing, and that doesn't work for them anymore. And they realize they need to shift it. And so that's a great thing. So I would love it if you would share those experiences so that I can share it with others as well, with your permission, of course. So yeah, let me know how you're doing, what you're up to. And from now on forward, after this video and the other one that I'm doing today, after that, we will be going to sort of a weekly format. If I feel inclined to pop in during the week and do something, I will, but I will for sure give you a Monday morning. Because I don't work on Mondays and it's a perfect day. So have fun and feed that soul, and let's hear what that does for you, what it feels like. And yeah, let's go for a ride. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, and those are the best adventures of all, the ones that you have no clue what's going to happen. So let's go.